I learned that I don't need to be on the low FODMAP diet and encourage everyone to do the Gail commandments and only be on the low FODMAP diet if your physician tells you to do so, or if you just like it and you want to try out my recipes, but make sure you eat a balanced diet. Okay, I went shopping at Walmart today. They were out of everything. So I had to get the more expensive items. I couldn't even find romaine lettuce, and then I went back and then they had this, and this is more expensive. They were out of the Walmart brand Lactaid milk, so I got this. This is my ground turkey. This is all low FODMAP. This is for a pork chow mein. I'm going to be cooking this pork and freezing some of it. I'm going to have to chop this. Not a bad price on sirloin steak. The recipe calls for £1, but I can manage, you know, if a little short, that's fine. You know, it'll be fine. And here's some more kefir. So eggs, turkey bacon. I make sure to read the ingredient list to make sure there's no high FODMAP stuff in it. This is pretty good, the Oscar Mayer brand. These frozen vegetables, the Great Value brand, are pretty good. So, yeah, if you go to my website, I explain why I need to be on the low FODMAP diet. Not completely, but pretty much. So, and it came out to about $198 with food today. But considering, you know, this is, and then chicken, I'm going to be making my own stock, and but I also need to make sure I have enough room in the freezer. So let me just go ahead and put this away. Strawberries, and I always try to get firm or extra firm tofu because the soft tofu is no good for low FODMAP. Okay, lactose-free milk. Okay, let me just go ahead and put all this stuff away. Okay, they were out of the collard greens, so I had to get pre-washed and pre-cut collard greens. So that was a little bit more expensive. But collard greens are great for a low FODMAP diet. Here's 8 sprigs of green onion, and I'll be freezing those. They were out of the smaller navel oranges, so I had to get the more expensive, bigger ones. And the mandarin's a little more expensive, but this is all low FODMAP. I make my own garlic oil, so I always get olive oil. These grapes are great. This is eggplant. I'll be wrapping these in paper towels and storing them in the crisper. And it looks like I'm going to have to make them pretty soon. This was about as fresh as they had. So I'm going to have to make that pretty soon. These are acorn squash. Red potatoes for my German potato salad, some canned low FODMAP vegetables, cut Italian green beans, they had sliced carrots this time, tomatoes, and some more kefir. So let me just go ahead and then the Wasa multigrain crackers, if I eat like 1 or 2 of those, they're fine. So let me just go ahead and put all this stuff away. Okay, here's the rest of it. I'm going to be putting the potatoes in a paper bag in my pantry in a dark, cool place. Here's some carrots. I've been making lots of rice, brown rice. I get the Great Value brand. Pepitas, pumpkin seeds, cut Italian green beans, chicken of the sea pink salmon. I like it that it's just water and salt, so it's simple. I don't like stuff with long ingredient lists because I never know what's in there. Sliced carrots. I'm going to be attempting this. Pickled sliced beets because I eliminated my V8 juice because of the natural flavorings in this. This looks like it's going to be fine. I don't know what spice means, but I have a feeling this is going to be fine. So this is great. And the Great Value brand was the best deal there. I mean, as far as for low FODMAP, this is the best. Had this. I like it that it didn't use high fructose corn syrup and used just plain sugar. Though I'm not sure I have a problem with high fructose corn syrup. Here's Luana coconut oil. I'm going to be attempting some recipes that use coconut oil, and coconut oil is fine for low FODMAP. Cucumber, I'm going to be adding that to my salad. This is for shepherd's pie, some baker potatoes there. And another new one, canned garbanzo beans are fine. Sliced potatoes. Oh, I'm going to be attempting canned pineapple. trying to have as much variety as I can. Yeah, I'm making oatmeal for breakfast, and I was out of oats, so Yeah, so, and this cereal is fine, the Great Value brand rice squares. They were out of the Toasted Oats, so I had to get the regular Cheerios, and that is fine. So here's what I got. Let me just put this all away. This will last me for about 3 weeks, and considering that this is low FODMAP, and yeah, of course lemons, I make my own salad dressing and everything, so yeah. You say, why do you have to do low FODMAP? Because I have atypical Fabry disease. I'll have some links underneath my video that explains it, okay? Yeah. Basically, it's caused because Lori McBride's, she puts allergenic enzymes in the clouds over my head, and my body has become allergic to the alpha-galactosidase enzyme. And that's caused me to develop a condition called atypical Fabry disease. And from what I hear, that it's actually an epidemic, and they gave me a Nobel Prize in medicine for figuring all this out. Yeah. And until they're gonna, I made Brent Spiner the enzyme immunotherapy administrator, which means we'll be giving everybody allergy shots to try to get over the allergy to the, it's not good to be allergic to the alpha-galactosidase enzyme because that is a necessary enzyme. And, but until I get over that allergy, I'm going to have to eat low FODMAP. Yeah, because it's kind of complicated, but check out the links underneath this video. But anyway, considering that I am on this diet, which could be very expensive, I'm not doing bad. $198 for about 3 weeks worth of low FODMAP food. That means food that will pretty much agree with me. I mean, when you're dealing with Lori McBride dropping her enzyme bombs, you know, you're not going to get 100% good bowel function, but you do the best you can. The good news is I've been doing such a good job of saving money that I have plenty of money for food. So this is well within my affordable range. Here's the receipt. And considering how much I got, this is not bad at all. I got the, believe it or not, the Great Value brand often have the best low FODMAP ingredients. But sometimes I would get brand names because I want to make sure that everything is low FODMAP. And I'm doing very, very well, so I cannot complain, okay? Cannot complain. Like I said, I have been doing such a good job saving money with food that I'm in good shape financially with food, so I'm doing very well. I'm able to afford this.